Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be looking at 10 child actors you won't recognize today. Years back, we all remember movies and TV shows we used to watch with some of our favorite child actors. But as we get older and the child actors get older, we forget about them. Well, get ready to experience some major nostalgia and be shocked by these child stars' transformations. Before we begin, be sure to check out The Crafty on YouTube. It's my new channel with amazing DIYs, crafts, and life hacks. Everyone who checks it out and comments on our first video saying they subscribed will be shouted out at the end of our next Top 10s video. So check it out and also subscribe and turn on notifications for Top 10s. Coming in at number 10 is Cole Sprouse. This child actor got super famous for playing Cody on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and Sweet Life on Deck. He was first known for his long hair and corny shirts that look like something Charlie Sheen might wear. Later in life though, Cole has changed a lot. In fact, he's changed so much you likely wouldn't recognize him if you saw him on the street. He now has a ponytail and has grown into his older looks. He's no longer a short kid and is now pretty tall, especially compared to his brother. What's odd is his brother Dylan looks similar to how he did back in the Zack and Cody days. But the same can't be said for Cole, who's grown up a whole lot. Cole now wears interesting clothing and seems to be really into odd but fashionable items of clothing. Some say he's lost his looks, but others say he's simply changed from a child star into an older guy. And judging from the comments on his shirtless Instagram photos, he still has a lot of fans. What do you think about Cole's transformation? Next up is Moses Arias. This name might not ring any bells at first, but one name that will is Rico. Moses played Rico Suave, the young shop manager in the hit show Hannah Montana. He was known for being very short and for his long black hair. But he's now not known for much at all. It seems he's not been in any big acting roles for a while, aside from a few Jaden Smith music videos. He's now opted for dreadlocks and a goatee, making him look much older than he is. He's 19, but looks very worldly and wise thanks to his bandana and interesting dress sense. He actually lives in LA and updates his fans with photos of him today on social media. Sometimes websites make articles about his new looks and they're often pretty critical. However, he doesn't seem to mind and shares photos of himself just waking up on Twitter showing off his natural self. One thing's for sure, he's changed a lot, but remember he was only 11 when he played Rico on Hannah Montana. And if you want to feel old, the guy who played Hannah Montana's brother Jackson is now 40. I didn't believe it either at first, but time flies. Next up is Ariel Winter. Modern Family is a show we've all known and loved for years. There's a lot of characters, but one very memorable one is Alex. She's the super smart and sometimes super annoying daughter of the Dunphy family. But now she's one child actor who is making everyone obsessed with her transformation, especially in the past few weeks. She's now 19 and has changed a lot. Her body is now far curvier than before and her new sense of dress really shows that off. Not only that, she's changed her recognizable black hair to a louder pink color. It's safe to say she's not acting anything like Alex on the show. On Instagram, she now wears bikinis and transparent tops. And in a few photos, she was even pictured with a big cigar. When she attended Coachella, she amassed even more followers when she changed her hair color to an even brighter pink. Do you prefer Ariel's goody-goody character on the show or her wild real-life persona? Next up is Josh Peck. Josh was everyone's second favorite character in Drake and Josh. The TV show was a Nickelodeon hit, mainly because of Drake Bell and Josh Peck's chemistry on and off camera. But since the show's end, the two have fallen out. And just a few weeks ago, there was a big beef when Josh didn't invite Drake to his wedding. Today, Drake is a musician, while Josh posts vines and makes YouTube vlogs with stars like Liza Koshy and David Dobrik. He used to be known for being very broad, but he's now slimmed down a lot. He's also grown into his looks and has less of a 90s haircut. All of this has led him to do some modeling work now too. And longtime fans went crazy when TMZ posted photos of him on a beach in Hawaii. Thanks to his change of looks, he now does more serious acting roles and is still getting work today. And rumors are that Drake and Josh have recovered from their falling out just days ago. Next up is Isabel Fuhrman. When we were kids, this girl likely scared us all. She played the terrifying Esther in Orphan back in 2009, and as a result, she was not very fashionable and wore odd clothing provided by her orphanage. She was also known in the movie for her sinister pigtails. However, it's clear now that Esther's adapted to a more modern American life. All jokes aside, Isabel is frequently spotted in LA having a good time. Some have even compared her looks to Kylie and Kendall Jenner. Her character in Orphan wasn't supposed to be attractive, especially in that makeup scene. But now she looks like a Hollywood superstar. This is one child actor transformation we definitely didn't see coming. I don't know if I'll ever see her as 100% not scary, because her performance in that movie was so good. Next up is Zachary Gordon. Who remembers the awesome Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie? It was a good movie with many good aspects, but the thing that really made it work was young Zachary Gordon's convincing performance as Greg, the Wimpy Kid, which is why the new Greg, Jason Drucker, gets so much criticism. One of the things that made Zachary Gordon's performance as Greg so convincing was that he was a little skinny kid, but now he's far from that. He can now be seen with big abs and pecs. It seems the Wimpy Kid is no longer so wimpy as he's been hitting the gym. He's now 19 years old and even uploaded a YouTube video named Zachary Gordon's Transformation to his own channel. He hasn't appeared in any big movies recently. However, he has done a lot of voice acting work and his voice was even used in the Star Wars Rebels movie in 2017. Next up is Jake T. Austin. If you grew up with Disney Channel, you'll know this kid. He played the annoying but lovable Max Russo, who was of course the younger brother of Selena Gomez's character Alex Russo in The Wizards of Waverly Place. He was known for his lack of intelligence and boyish looks, as he was very young when the show was made. But today, that look is very much in the past. He's now a model as well as an actor, and you can likely see why. His 2.1 million Instagram followers love his body photos and his new look. He's really grown into his looks and now has a much more stylish haircut. He's still pretty short, but his body seems very strong and grown up. He's actually 22, but many people say he looks a lot younger, which I guess is a good thing. He still gets acting work today and was in the best movie of 2017, scratch that, of all time, the Emoji Movie. Shawshank Redemption, eat your heart out. Next up is Jonathan Lipnicki. This name might not ring any bells at first, but what if I said the name Stuart Little? That's right, this kid played the character of George Little. He was known for his baby face, round glasses, and spiky hair. But I think it's safe to say he's now ditched that look. Much like Jake T. Austin and Zachary Gordon, he now has a great body. He prides himself on working out a lot and has a six-pack and pecs. This is not something you would have ever expected from the Stuart Little star, and he's surprised the world. His hair is also now a lot darker and no longer spiky and blonde. People liked how he used to look as he played a cute kid role, but he now plays more serious movie and TV roles, so he needed a new look and now he's got it. His transformation surprises a lot of people as many people haven't heard of him since Stuart Little. What's your opinion on Jonathan Lipnicki's new look? Next up is Matthew Lewis. From this list, we've seen there's been some nerdy child actors who turned hot. And Matthew Lewis is a prime example of this. He played Neville Longbottom in Harry Potter. He was known at the time for his wide figure, bad hair, and bad teeth. But since then, he's grown up and changed a lot and now looks like a Hollywood star. He's now going out with Shinad Husband, who's also very attractive. His teeth have been straightened and whitened, and it's safe to say he now has a much better haircut. His transformation's been featured in many articles, and it's left the world asking, how is this possible? Despite him being in Harry Potter, this isn't magic, and it's just a combination of some new veneers on his teeth and growing into his new looks. Yeah, it looks like he's grown in pretty well. It's safe to say nobody saw this coming, especially if they saw him in Harry Potter. Thanks to his epic transformation, some conspiracy theorists say that the Matthew Lewis we see today is an entirely different person, but I think that's a load of lies, probably made up by Snape. Next up is Sky Jackson. This is another Disney child star who is still a child at 15, but she began acting for Disney when she was just 7 years old, so there's already been somewhat of a transformation. She was the cute curly-haired girl named Zuri Ross on Jessie. She was known for a bright smile and innocent looks, but now she's changed quite a lot. She now has much longer hair and wears more appropriate clothing for her age today. She can also be seen wearing a lot of makeup, which her fans on Instagram love. She has 3.1 million followers and now models for Teen Vogue. She's often photographed at award shows on the red carpet as well, and appears to be a future supermodel. Do you think this Disney child actor's transformation from an innocent kid to a supermodel is a good thing? Some say she's acting too adult, as she's only 15 years old right now. But if you look on the positive side, she's building a career after child acting, which is something that many don't do. I know she may still decide to be an actress in later life, but hey, it's still pretty cool to be an actress and supermodel at just 15. It looks like, unlike some other child stars, we won't have to worry about Sky Jackson anytime soon. Check out the poll in the top right corner and you can vote for the most surprising transformation. I think it's Zachary Gordon, as he now makes everyone else look like the wimpy kid. Before we end off guys, I do want to just mention, be sure to subscribe to The Crafty and comment down for a shout out. I think you guys will love the channel, so click the links on screen to check it out. There's going to be frequent uploads and I think you guys are going to love the channel. Not only are there life hacks and things, but there's also going to be experiments pretty soon. So definitely subscribe and why not hit the bell on The Crafty as well. Wow, that rhymed. But as always, thanks for watching, check out some more videos on screen right now, leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10s and The Crafty.